Hello students, welcome to grade 9. In this video, I'll be briefing you on grade 9 chemistry. In the entire year, we will be studying 4 chapters, as you can see on the screen. In term 1, we will be studying matter in our surroundings, atoms and molecules. While in term 2, we will study is matter around us pure and structure of the atom. I would like to remind you that for the final exam, we have full portions, which means you will need to be prepared for all the 4 chapters. Now, I would like to tell you about the mark distribution. For periodic tests, which are out of 20 marks, the marks are divided as shown here. And for term exams, which are out of 80 marks, that's the distribution we have. And this distribution is given by the CBSE board, and we follow the same distribution even for grade 10. These marks are further broken down into various skills when we are preparing the question paper. Skills like knowledge, understanding, application, analysis, and creating. So you get questions on various skills. So you need to understand that the question paper will not have all simple questions. You will have applications and analysis based questions. So it's very important that you understand the concepts. Without understanding the concepts, you will not be able to apply them, or you will not be able to analyze the questions. But you don't have to get tensed about this, because we will train you in all the skills. The next thing is the notebook. Now usually we have a 100-page long notebook. If you have a new 100-page long notebook, you may start using it for chemistry. If you don't have it, then please utilize the unused pages of your last year's notebook. And these pages need to be maintained very neatly. It's not your rough work. You need to keep these papers neatly and safely so that you can submit it once the school reopens. All the written work has to be done on regular basis. We don't want you to pile up work. Please complete your work regularly, either in the notebook. If you don't have notebook, do it in neat papers. Maintain those papers in files or folders. Please don't lose them. Now, there is a document uploaded on My Learning, which is called as Instructions for Notebook Maintenance. You will need to print that and put it in your notebook on the first page. Now, this you can do once you have the notebook, okay, which may be after a month or two, whenever you have a notebook. At that time, you can print the instructions and you can put it on the first page of the notebook. But the document is uploaded on My Learning, so I kindly request you to go through the document. These are the same points which you have been following from past few years, but please go through it, revise it so that it's fresh in your mind. I have mentioned 2 points here. One, your classwork, which has to be written in pen, and the running notes which you write, that is during our face-to-face sessions. That running notes you can write with a pencil. Again, it's not a rough work. It has to be neatly written with a pencil. And all the homework questions, HOTS, research work, cross-curricular, everything has to be highlighted and mentioned clearly, whether you're writing in a book or in papers. If you're writing in papers, one more thing, please put page numbers so that you don't mix them up. Put page numbers, put dates, and keep those papers very, very safely. The second point here is self-reflection rubrics and mind map, which again, you need to paste it in your notebook for every chapter. Now, since you don't have a notebook, you don't have to print the self-reflection rubrics. You can do that once you get the notebook. But you need to go through the rubrics, which is uploaded on My Learning. Mind map, you have to do it as we progress with the chapter. Don't leave the mind map work for the end. You have 2 mind maps, one in the beginning, one CCL mind map at the end of the chapter. The one mind map which you're supposed to do in the beginning, please let it be a continuous work. It's not end of the chapter work, it's a continuous work. So every period, whether it is synchronous or asynchronous period, make sure you complete the mind map and keep it safely. So you need to go through self-reflection rubrics and notebook instructions which are uploaded on My Learning. Please keep all the papers safely. You can just staple those papers once you have the notebook. That's the most important thing.
With that, we will move on to our first chapter, which is matter in our surroundings.
Now, this is a very, very simple chapter. All of you have been studying about matter. You know what is matter, what are the different states of matter. It's a simple chapter, but as you know, we need to apply the concept, we need to analyze many things. So we will focus more on that.
Let us start the chapter with pre-assessment. I hope all of you are aware that pre-assessment is just meant to know how much you already know about the topic. This is not marked, these marks are not counted anywhere. We just try to know how much you are aware of the topic. So for this pre-assessment, I would like you to answer 2 quizzes on Socrative.com. Now, if you have not used Socrative.com before, please follow the steps mentioned here. First, go to the website Socrative.com, click on student login. It will direct you to the page and it will ask you for the room number. Room number is what I have mentioned here, the second point, 5806 B64B. That's the room number you need to enter. Then please enter your name, full name, class and section. Both the quizzes are live. Answer the first quiz, matter in our surroundings 1. And for every answer, make sure you submit it. Unless you submit the answer, you cannot go to the other one. Or if you try to jump to the other one, then the answer of the first question will not be recorded. So for every question, please submit the answer. Once you have finished quiz 1, excuse me, answer the second one, which is matter in our surroundings 2. Now both the quizzes need to be answered during your asynchronous class, or if the teacher is asking you to do it during the synchronous class, please do it at that time. These are very important. If I don't see you answering the quizzes during the chemistry class, then I cannot give you attendance. I will need to be marking you absent. So please make sure you answer these questions during your chemistry class. Once you have finished answering your quizzes, the next work you need to do is research on the different states of matter. Now we know about solid, liquid, and gas, which are the common states of matter. So I would like to see some research work on plasma and Bose-Einstein condensate, which are not very common states of matter. So write a brief note on each state of matter, click a picture of your written work, and upload it on Microsoft Teams under chemistry. So if you're a student of grade 9A, then you will go to your group in Microsoft Teams. You'll go to 9A. There under hidden classes, go to chemistry. There on the posts, you can upload the, go to notes and upload your work. Okay, make sure you write your name before clicking the picture of your work. Or you can type it in the, you can make it a Word document. Make sure you enter your name there as well and upload it on Microsoft Teams under chemistry. Both these works, that is quizzes, answering the quizzes, and research work, both are very important. Otherwise, I cannot mark you present.